As we open the wonderful city of New York, specifically the establishment of the Belmont. The year is 1999. It's currently summer. Pleasant, hot summer, depending on where you are on the globe. And, well, you have all been called in for a special assignment. As, well, the world has changed quite a lot the last few decades. Hunter, you have been involved in many Rift missions, as got to see some wild stuff. Anything from weird alien life forms to people with what you might just call colloquially just superpowers. But you've seen disasters happen. The disaster of 1995 which caused the deaths of almost 1 million people who were part of the vampiric attack force. The anti-vampiric attack force that had to blanket northern Russia, fight conventional wars against. Sorry, did you want to play Misha? I thought you were gonna stick with Hunter.
No, I did say Misha, but you're too late now, I guess.
Listen, we can retcon it. That's fine.
Okay. Listen, I feel like Misha has more reason to be here. You know, he's actually a family man. This would personally piss him off.
Yeah, listen. Then that's even better because Misha, you'd have been active a lot within like the Soviet territory. So you were probably literally on the front lines against the vampiric scourge. But the world has been, while threats are increasing. Well, I'm gonna say that because I promise I don't remember your. I think at this point, Misha, you would have long ago, sort of like, especially like for like it was a slow transition as you saw like the Soviets become more and more open to cooperation across state lines, and well, not sure about Misha's political convictions, but
not strong.
yeah, while maybe some of the more the hardliners have been sort of pushed to the side, things are looking up for not just the Soviets but for a lot of their allies and, well, the entire region if you think about it. But as mundane problems become alleviated, supernatural problems start stepping into place. As well, in 1995, they signed the Rift Accords, which, well, prompted you as a member of the KGB to begin officially working with Storm agents to coordinate so that, well, and these people, they know what they do. They're not just this is way beyond any stone capabilities. This is in fact a level of efficiency and, well, certain agents that you've seen over the last couple of years. You just put everything you've had to deal with up until now, rifts within the Soviet areas, they just put it to shame. So the first missions. So the first missions took about God, let me some quick math. They took about they were happened about 20 years ago. You are in fact in your 60s, early 60s.
Nah, I'm 58. I'm almost there.
How do you have 58? I have you as 41 on the character, on the Kanka page. Hate. If it's
That's weird. In the background, I have it as 38. Weird.
Well, Kanka rules. So
I guess he's 51, 61.
As that's why I'm saying now. It's been more. It's like 21 years, I think, or like 22 years. You're in your early 60s, man. Trust me.
Got it.
And listen, the jobs have been getting harder, but at the same time, they've been like the budget has been increased for a lot of them. And at this point, I'm pretty sure wasn't Misha part of the Stone?
Yeah, he was. Or was he?
No, he was
Maybe.
not.
I
He was not.
Oh, hate. Why the fuck did you pick this character then?
I didn't know I had to be. I mean, I guess he could have been indoctrinated at some point after he dealt with the rifts.
Epically trolled.
He did troll me.
I didn't know I had to be. It's my bad.
Why would the
Wait, do we have to be part of the stone for this? Because
What?
Ava's not part of the stone. I don't have any characters part of the stone.
Yeah, but the problem is at least like worked with the Stone in the U.S. before to like assassinate other people. Well, why would a Russian KGB agent be in the U.S. to kill someone?
The Russians also don't want this guy's information network to go live.
Noble KGB here to kill Jeffrey Epstein.
For the love of the game. Okay, then yeah, I guess I am playing Hunter. Fuck.
I'm not gonna redo the narration. You're gonna stick with the fucking weird KGB agent. This is
Got it.
This is a joint operation, I guess. All the fucking secret services have like coalesced at the
The
Belmont.
noble deep state is real here in this universe.
But yeah, no, listen. That's true. I forgot. You weren't even part of the Stone. You have just been deployed as part of the KGB to all these fucking fucked up phenomenons to deal, and you've had to actually fight aliens and monsters. So, you've seen some shit.
He really needs a vacation.
It's like 1 day away from retirement, I'm sure.
Yeah.
As well, Mac, which character did you pick?
And I picked Isabella. This is, I think, her last hurrah.
Ian, listen, you're like in your 50s.
That's true.
Now the problem is, Isabella, given the way you've been involved yourself, well, you are much more in the know. You are, in fact, just like you would have been recruited into like the Storm like security teams. After the, if of course, I'm pretty sure. I think Isabella would have offered. So,
Yeah.
you are probably part of the Storm security division. But this task is a bit more off the records, as you've been told. You've been given strict indications that this is a joint task between several secret services around the world. As a couple of names did come up: KGB, MI6, CIA, Mossad, a bunch of others. In fact, there's about 12 secret service agencies involved in this. So it sounds like it's a big deal. Listen, as you just expected, the world did just kind of get worse as more rifts popped up. More superpowered individuals began appearing, and, well, nowadays you understand why Storm has a special division just to handle the supernatural shit. Luckily, no supernatural in this mission. They do still need efficient normal killers. And last but not least, Ava. Well, I think Ava's also like old at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're also like in your 50s. As listen, Ava. At the very least, the promises these people made to you, were not in vain. The two-state solution has been implemented. Whether it will work long term or not remains to be seen. But conflicts have sort of stabilized in the region. As unfortunately though, there is a new threat that has been propped up, and it's this like the meteoric rise of these like religious fanatics in the Middle East that do threaten sort of the Lebanon region, right? Like Syria, Israel, Jordan, that sort of area. But as far as you understand, these cultists worship an actual angel, or at least something that something they believe to be an actual angel that gives them almost divine powers. Now, you would have been told by the Secret Service that while they may think it's like divine in origin, it's just like any other alien that comes through these rifts. It's a threat, and they don't think it has humanity's interests at heart. And it's most likely using its similarities to divine figures to exert control over the area. But that is something way beyond your agency's ability to handle, which is why more and more over the years, more and more partnerships and joint operations started unfolding between different secret services across the world. And once Storm came up into the scene, they are acting as a sort of middleman. As most countries do want to have a good relationship with them because they seem to be the only people who even have the physical capability to challenge some of these supernatural entities. And they are also like organized and act within like legal bounds. Because, well, there are plenty of vigilantes that do just take things into their own hands. But that's a very unstable and unreliable method. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they cause more destruction in the aftermath of a rift. Which probably in the future will become a increasingly more dangerous problem. But right now, maybe there's time for a bit of normalcy, as you would have been told by this large, complex operation. Where, well, presumably they did offer to send you, even if you're a bit old, because you are quite experienced and have a very good track record. And you also have a good track record of working with other like people that are not within your own structural organization. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have any questions before you arrive at the meeting room.
Zaparel, any of us ask questions?
Yeah, like if any of you have any questions for me.
Yeah, would Milo not Milo. Misha know that if there's any like suspected rift activity, or if it's just a guy.
No, you were specifically told that this mission doesn't involve rifts or any sort of any form of supernatural element.
Expected resistance.
Aye.
Got it.
Yeah, no questions for me.
Yeah. Well, as you meet in the Belmont, as you all three will well, eventually enter the room one by one at around the same time. As well, you're not maybe a bit surprised to see him there or not. It is Brandon Taylor, a person maybe some of you would have worked with in the past. He is the head of security at Storm and has had a long past of working within the CIA, as far as you know. Not too many details, but
I do have a question quickly about the Storm security teams.
Mhm.
Do we just have badges, or do we keep undercover who's part of security teams? Like, it's like, are we more like the FBI, or are we more like the CIA?
no, you do know of each other. Like you do have actual official like badge, I suppose.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Storm is an international organization.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, Isabella, you would have worked with like Brandon plenty. Like you're probably the only person who knew he
Yeah, I'll
was.
probably recognize him by.
Yeah. I still kind of like welcome you, and he'll say, "Is gentlemen, ladies, have a seat."
Yeah, everyone will take your seat.
I'm sure you were told some information, some brief details about the mission, but this operation has been in the plan, the workings for about a year, and it represents one of the biggest attempts at coordination between more than a dozen Secret Service agencies across the globe. As you can all probably tell by the fact that, well, usually people like you don't work together that often. It's a new world, and when we are faced with the threat of extinction at the hand of alien forces, sometimes we must learn to put aside political differences to survive. As such, we have chosen a high-profile target. And so kind of like point to this like this screen. You'll see like the face of the target. I'll say, Mr. Epstein here is very notorious businessman working within has worked for some time within the several financial sectors, the US and a few other places as well. And well, for the last several years, not sure how long, he's been building a network, human trafficking, that specifically caters to the rich and powerful. Politicians, actors, pretty much anyone that is someone. As such, we've been monitoring him closely. And in about a week's time, he is about to throw a very large, extravagant party. Last year, he procured an entire island and built a sort of resort on it. And well, now we believe that this party will contain most of his important clientele. And he like kind of like takes a deep breath. Says, "Your job will be to go to the island and make sure none of them are alive after this. Rescue any potential victims and make sure none of these people leave. This is the end of an era, gentlemen. Corrupt bureaucrats, power-hungry politicians don't have a place to sit at. The new world order. And this will be signal others that if they don't comply, they'll end up the same.
Any restrictions on armaments?
He shakes his head. May be able to fill the requisition forms and receive anything you desire. Given the location of the island, subtlety is not required.
Me scrambling to pull out the armament sheet of the playbook.
I think it's time for the rocket launchers, gentlemen. There'll be no other session.
What is our entrance strategy?
You will be able to land by boat. We have several other teams providing reconnaissance and information gathering in the surrounding areas. There will be 3 teams in total. You are one of them. You will be approaching from the north side, closest to the large resort itself, whereas the other 2 teams will canvass southeastern and southwestern sides, making sure important infrastructure is disabled, giving you an opportune chance to gun down the host and its guests.
Understood.
What is the quality of security on the island?
Presumably high. The man is rich. Expect heavy firepower in return. But shouldn't be anything you can't handle. They'll probably be disorganized and, well, if worst come to worst, we do have another option. But I would rather keep people with superpowers away from this sort of mission.
Understood.
There are no questions. I will take my leave. Here are more details in the file. Feel free to make any, leave any requisition demands at the front desk.
Maybe we'll just give a nod.
Yeah, you will take his leave. It's a bit weird for you two that Storm is getting involved, and because Storm is supposedly should be a political organization.
Fucking the better alive. Listen, she knows we're putting a better world here, but corruption's still alive. This is good corruption. This is the good kind.
But yeah, it does seem that they are in fact the people sort of probably reasonably the only group that could organize a collaboration between so many rivaling organizations.
no organization is completely apolitical or uncorrupt.
What? Oh, wait, did he say what time we'll be landing on the island? Would it be like around nighttime or during the day?
That's up to you.
Okay. Because if it's nighttime, I'll want night vision device.
Yeah, they gave you a blank check, so you can literally just. The only limit is how much you can carry on you.
Yeah, listen, I talked about the rocket launcher, but sadly, it's very impractical logistically. Carrying the logging the rocket launcher around.
That's what a coward would say, Mac. Bring the rocket launcher.
But I think grenades are much more
I
reasonable.
was about to say you can always just bring handheld explosives.
I
Yeah,
was going to
grenades
bring
are
like
more
4 grenades, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, grenades are not so reasonable.
Who has the best shoot roll? I'm curious.
I got 6 dice and I got marksman.
I also
you
got 6 dice and marksman.
That's why Ava's bringing the the assault rifle and shotgun.
It's a shame Gunslinger doesn't apply to like shotguns too. It's a shame. It's okay.
I gotta be honest. From using my blank check, I'll mostly just grab a bunch of how many extra mags. I think I'll grab like a few grenades and like a bunch of extra mags. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think 2 grenades and like 6 mags on a chest rig is like reasonable, right?
Yeah, I think that's the upper limit.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like yeah, because his subtlety's not enough, so we are just going with tactical gear.
I'm gonna go with night vision. Let's go machine pistol.
Yeah.
What does X mean on the close, medium, long?
It means like, for example, the shotgun has X under long. It means that it cannot be used under at long range.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's out of its range. Yeah.
I already have a silencer and bulletproof vest. Okay, yeah, just gonna be the machine pistol, like 4 grenades, night vision, and some magazines for the machine pistol.
Yeah, it was just bringing along the assault rifle, the shotgun, the and some extra mags, because yeah, she's carrying 3 weapons. She's also the pistol, so she's not going to carry any grenades herself. She just has like the 3 weapons to handle any situation.
Yeah. So you'll fill your requisition forms. They'll have your gear ready when you get there. You'll probably have a couple of days here before they'll kind of fly you to the fucking Virgin Islands. And from there you'll probably like take a boat.
If I put the child sex trafficking ring on something called the Virgin Islands in my fictional story, they call me a hack.
God, listen. It's like it's also called like Little Saint James. Oh.
Yeah. It's literally like if you did this in a story, somebody would respond, why didn't you just say the child rapist had his child rape compound on Child Rape Island?
Listen, Storm looked at all these people like, yes, let them like gather up full for like a year, and then we'll just kill them all.
Genius.
Listen, we'll try to help the victims afterwards. It's imperative these people get fucking purged.
The problem is the entire political establishment of the entire world is dead now.
Yes, that's a good thing.
I agree.
This is the base detail for Gore. This
That's
is the,
wonderful.
this
Now
is
listen.
the-
Now Ava's sweating, looking at when Jeffrey Epstein's photo gets put on. She's sweating like,
fucking
we know this guy. We know this
Yeah.
guy. Oh, geez.
listen.
We helped them do some of this.
That's why I'm saying this represents. That's why he said it's in the end of an era, as this is like if you do this operation, you are just committing political assassination at a scale completely unprecedented before. This operation will make the elephant takedown look like a fucking joke.
This is in fact the fucking the glorious. This is what I envisioned. Finally, the glorious deep state. It's here. We're
It
killing
is.
all the
This
corrupt
is
politicians.
also like the security, all the security services shaking hands and saying, you know what? I think we're gonna start taking more control of the world from now on.
Yeah.
And Storm is kind of like at the epicenter of this.
The Epstein Center.
Storm security will be the shadow hand pulling the strings. As yeah, listen. I'm not sure there's any conversations any of you would have maybe on the way there.
Listen, I bet I will make a fucking joke. Like Miss God, let's save it as well. We'll mispronounce the name and character. Fuck it. I will not. Miss Honor, you were sweating there when you look at the picture of.
Some elements of the Mossad have had contacts with Mr. Epstein. No division I was a part of, but it's an open secret back home.
I hope you won't have any problems with killing some of your old friends then.
Not my friends. If I run into a coworker there, no. Not every organization gets along with its left hand and its right hands gets along, and they pick the wrong hand.
Don't you worry. Listen, as Mr. Taylor said, it's the beginning of a new era. No longer, I think the time of big hydras walking around, not knowing what each head is doing. I think is coming to an end. And right now we are just trimming the weeds, so to speak.
It's likely they won't get another opportunity. All of them in one space right now. So let's get in there and tear out the weeds.
We have a job to do, ladies and gentlemen.
I have to say, I'm glad he gave us the go-ahead to kill everyone there. If he didn't, this would have been my last mission. I do still need a vacation, though.
I don't think I've had a vacation in a very long time. And again, be retiring from field work here soon enough. Too old to keep doing missions like this.
I think Isabel will also nod. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, sooner or later I'll also be moving to the desk.
Suppose it's a good mission. It's a good mission to end a career on. Not hunting down desperate people who turn to violence or targeting relations. Mission like this. No, this is a good one.
Isabel will definitely smile and agree with that sentiment.
Let's get it done.
This... This is left up to you. You want to... The recommendation is a night attack, because it's gonna be easier to just cut off the power and ambush the security and disorient these people.
Yeah, we have night vision goggles. I think we also have the
Yes.
advantage. So yeah, so I have no reason to. Yeah, because subtleties are not.
The best. Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought my night vision goggles. I want to go during the day and blind myself. Ah!
Ultra hard mode.
Listen, I'm used to fighting aliens. I need some challenge.
Yeah. See, what's gonna be funny is that we're gonna go to the night vision goggles devices at night, and then the one guard that doesn't get surprised, going like, "Hey, catch this!" Throws flashbang.
Oh god, night vision goggles. Whatever shall I do? Turns on flashlight and points it at us.
Yeah, I think night attack's the winning vote.
I was just looking to see if I can throw one more joke in here.
There's always room for one more, Grant.
As
Joke.
listen. As I will do the joke a bit later. You've convinced me. But yeah, as listen, the other teams would stick to the plan. So you are to land on the northern point in secret. The other two will sort of make their way and hit some of the other places that house the communications system, so that they lose access to like the internet and all of that. And one of the other teams will go for the sort of power station to just kind of black out the entire island. And once like the lights go off, that's when you go in and just gun down like anyone that looks like they are there of their own free choice. As you will be informed that
checking the cocks of every man there for direction.
yes, you will be informed that expect many children to be present here. And the reports that they have on these sort of events will make your job identifying the victims from the aggressors quite easily, based on the age.
The gender will also help. Like, there's just say Maxwell's a thing, but also like statistically speaking, yeah.
As yeah, they're about above like 30, just fucking gun them down on sight. But yeah, you'll move in as the boat will sort of land on the beach. And well, you kind of see like the lights in the distance, because like sort of up the hill, the large like resort like mansion is, well, the party is in full swing, as they say, as you'll have to slowly make your way up like the nearest building and then just kind of wait the other teams to start the fiasco. As you'll be waiting there, I'm not sure if there's anything you want to do.
Can I start like looking for spots of like reconnaissance, or like if there might be like enemy like guards, or like
Yeah, give me a
Looking for-
detect roll.
I sure will. Not my best roll at all.
Awareness, perhaps.
Or detect with crime. Honestly, it's
detect
crime.
with crime works.
You could all in.
I could. I haven't all in so long.
You should.
I
all
do
in.
love gambling.
Damn.
I love gambling.
There you go. Yeah, no, listen. You'll see like a few guards actually patrol sort of like the top side of this like ridge that's several meters above you. This place isn't exactly well defended, so plenty of easy entrance, easy access points. They are in fact not expecting anyone to,
I will point out the guard at the top of the building to the other two.
Good catch.
Yeah. Wait. 10 minutes or so later. Suddenly, the power just cuts, the music dies off, the lights go out. As you begin to immediately move. You can give me a shoot roll to take out these unaware guards.
I assume because he pointed out I can use like the prepared like focus
Yes.
like time to stack every fucking dot here. Which distance, right? This is long or medium?
I would say it's long.
Alright, gotcha.
Long. All right. Yep, get +1 from the assault rifle.
Nice. Nice.
I'll do free reroll for shits and giggles.
Yeah. As you begin, Isabella, 2 shots. The guards go down. As Ava, you move in closer. As you see in the distance, several other like flashlights are moving as more security officers are approaching. As well, you just get the drop on them as you gun one down. The other one, like, you kind of hit him in the shoulder. He'll like dive for cover. As Misha, you're also shooting.
Since it's long range and I just have a pistol, I'm probably rushing ahead, trying to like,
All right.
while like they're probably distracted with the 2 guys
Yeah.
back there shooting at them. I'm gonna like sneak up.
You give me a stealth roll.
I
Basic
will.
difficulty,
That is
because it's
goals.
yeah. As this like exchange, well, the guards are just kind of shooting blankly, just trying to like scare you, but unlike you, they're ill prepared for this. In a matter of minutes, the gunshots kind of die out as security members are either dead or bleeding out. As there are still, though, well, it's not scream. People are not yet panicking. They're probably they panicked a bit, but it's a weird thing that the resort seems like awfully calm. As Misha, you kind of take a glance and you will see a bunch of people like getting out of the pool. They are panicking, so they are trying to like run around for cover. Some of them have like hidden away. You will see these like old fat men, completely naked, just kind of crawling underneath the table. As you will also see there were plenty of young girls, just kind of like that are also like running trying to like get into any sort of cover.
Yeah, there's some disgust on Misha's face. I don't see like anything else that might like indicate this is like some kind of trap, right?
No.
Then yeah, I'm gonna start gunning these fat bastards down like a fox in a henhouse.
Yeah, they don't really stand a chance as you begin working through them. As meanwhile, Ava, Isabella, what are you doing? As the other team will radio in that they're encountering some resistance, but they're progressing along and checking status with you.
Right. Ava will respond. Ava will respond. Had initial contact. Enemies dispatched, and targets are being handled.
Copy that. As well, Ava, Isabella, the large mansion. It's dark, but well, it's awfully silent.
Yeah. I think Ava will look at Isabella and say, "Right, let's push forward. Let's push forward with Misha. Make our way into the center."
As you three regroup and you push into the house, you kind of go through one of the doors. As you open it, you realize why it was so quiet. This house is like sort of it's soundproof.
Dampened,
Yeah, severely, because actually there's still music playing in here. The lights are still like dim in certain places. Most likely this place has some sort of backup generator that probably just kicked in. So the party here is still technically still ongoing. People are not like, oh, that's lights flickered. Whatever.
In that case, I think the main chance we get careful shots to avoid killing innocents.
Yes.
So
Your
in fact,
dark vision will offer you much better glances. Once you kind of push through, you'll realize that, well, there's plenty of people and plenty of rooms, well, doing some rather unpleasant things.
Well, let's start clearing them. Let's start clearing these rooms, guys.
How many exits does this villa have? Actually, fuck, it's an island.
Four,
They cannot
at
run
the
away
very
anyway.
least.
It's not. They can't run away anyway. Fuck, it's an island. There's no
Yeah.
way to run away. There's no boat to play. So that's what. Who cares about securing exits? Actually, as it's time to clear out the.
Let's get it over with.
Yeah.
With a grim determination, I will we'll one by one just like fucking just open the door, shoot the fat fuck. If he can't get a clear shot, Misha will probably go in with his hand to hand to like rip him off, restrain the guy, kill him there on the ground.
Yeah. You can give me another shoot roll. Or a fight roll,
Yeah,
whichever you prefer.
Yeah, Isabella will remind people like it's like remember to aim your shots. There's still innocents here.
Yep.
These walls aren't bulletproof.
That free reroll. There we go. Survival.
Why did I roll survival? That's it. Yeah, because it also did not add in my additional die, so I'll just roll 2 more die. So yeah, let me just roll two more d6, I guess.
Well, that's a crit with basic.
Yeah, that's pretty
Holy
good.
shit! Let me do a free reroll for shits and giggles.
Please get the impossible.
Ah.
All in.
No.
Listen.
No, hey.
Are you a brave man, Mac? Are you a gambling man?
No, I will not. I will not gamble. Epstein's potential survival. No. I will not, in fact, gamble.
It's a gamble no matter what you do, Mac. It's just like, how confident are you in the gamble?
I will not, in fact, gamble on a single dice. No, I'm not that brave. No.
Come on, Mac. It worked for me.
No, fuck off, demon.
Come on.
Come on, Mac.
That's a button press.
No.
Just one button.
You'd be a hero. Imagine if you're the guy that killed Epstein.
You could be the guy to kill Epstein, Mac.
You could be that guy.
Fuck off, you
could be
demons.
Mac, you know how loudly you can like brag about this in every server? I killed Jeffrey Epstein.
I think honestly, I think Grunt would give you. Grunt should give if you did it. If you got the pause right now and killed Epstein, Grunt should give you the character tag on Discord, Epstein Killer.
Fuck off, you demons.
Mac, think of all the prestige. You'll never have this again.
The 1 in 6 chance, Mac. It's a 1 in 6 chance to
Now
be the
it's a
hero.
listen. I mean, it's a 2 in 6
just
chance.
succeeded.
It's a 2 in 6 chance of not wasting the success because you could also just roll like another like 4. That would still be a better success. So what are you saying?
That's pretty good.
What are you saying, Mac?
I've gambled on worse.
No.
Fucking pussy.
Unfortunately.
Coward.
Listen, it's fine. Listen, you could have gotten the greatest like scene ever in the history of the GCU.
Grunt, I know what the scene is. We would have broken the door down. Fredro would have broken the door down. She would have seen Donald Trump sucking off Bill Clinton.
It's gonna happen anyway. It's gonna be way better than that.
Unless you DM me, right? Don't worry, I'm gonna rig the dice.
Well, I'm not gonna DM
No.
you the reward. What the fuck?
No, but I don't trust in a single dice, unfortunately.
Listen, Mac, you don't risk. You don't. Big prize, the big bucks.
What do you say, Mac?
No.
Well, the good thing then. I guess Simon's integrity gets to live another day.
Would have been Simon sucking off Bill Clinton.
It's fine though. Mac saved his reputation. As listen, Isabella.
What are the skulls again? Are they ones? What's the skulls represent? I just want to know what number he would have had to roll to get the impossible.
I mean, they're ones. They are. In his thing, they are 6s. Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, that still would have that wouldn't have wasted it. That would have been he would have had a team and a crit.
Would have been a crit. Should have done it, Mac.
This is why you should always gamble.
But yeah, no. As everyone pushes through different rooms, Isabella, you will able to kick one of the doors open. As well, weird thing. This is a room where there are no young children. At least not at this moment. There are two old men. Well, one you do recognize as Mr. Epstein. The other one, though. Oh, you've seen him? Are you into wrestling?
Listen here. She never used to, but living in the States, actually, like out of curiosity, like watching all the media, like listen, it's a fun distraction. So honestly, I'll say yes. Actually, like
Joe Rogan.
after,
No, unfortunately, no. This man's hair is
is it fucking Vince McMahon?
no,
Vince McMahon.
no. This is God, you think he may have like maybe run some casinos? You're not sure. Seen him on the news often. Really loud, obnoxious. Kind of like has his hair is a bit like ruffled. It looks like it's about to fall off. He is on his knees though, which is an interesting position. Mr. Epstein is sitting down on a chair. They're both naked. So.
Unless she busted open enough Republican fucking Congress, the staff or back rooms to know that they're all gay. She knows what's going on here.
Yeah, I suppose then you can have the honors.
You demons, you filthy demon.
I don't think Mac should get the honors after so cowardly refusing.
you filthy demons, as you're saying.
Well, he's not gonna get the tag though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Should get a coward tag. Big fat coward.
Yes, I think she'll say yeah, she was saying Russian, sweet night asshole ass.
Yeah, you gunned them down. As eventually everyone will be able to make short work. As eventually the other teams will catch up and you'll begin sort of moving the victims as well, there's a few rescue boats coming in to pick them up and they're like fucking terrified and all of that, but yeah, you are in fact looking at around 50, give or take, at least at this party, 50 or so influential people, and definitely recognize some of them, like high-level politicians, sons of the royal family, like oil barons, like all sorts of people from across the world, from many countries. They're all dead.
I read we'll all be fucking dead, sadly.
Let's
Brett was
go,
fucking
guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any last remarks. Well, dead bodies around you.
Wait, trying to think of a funny ass one-liner.
It's not thinking about it, like after I go up to her team, like how about we share a few drinks at the bar? I think nobody will miss that. She'll like grab off the martinis.
I won't need it anymore.
Listen,
Like the sound of that?
cheers to a new world and a new millennium. Listen, I know it's a bit early, but cheers.
You'll toast to another job well done. As the news tomorrow will label this as well, organized crime conflicts, as well. They were all caught in the crossfire between two syndicates, most likely. Alas, the world will be glad once it's fully revealed what was happening here, as documents upon documents are going to be released. And it's not going to end here, as this campaign of political purging is ignited. They're using this as the inciting event for massive amounts of purge throughout governments, throughout many public institutions, ruining companies, destroying entire political parties, as the world, the previous world order gets completely turned upside down, with most of its prominent members caught in massive scandals. Many times they do just end up disappearing or found out as washed up corpses on some beach or another. That's where we'll end off